Hi, good morning students. Today we are going to learn something about English grammar. So be ready, take out your books, take out your notebooks, take out your pencils, take out your rubbers. Be ready to take it down. Whatever I am teaching, whatever you are learning, just note it down in the book. Look at the pronunciation, look at the meanings, look at the definition of the topic. So the topic is nouns. What are nouns? You must be knowing, I'm sure. We had earlier classes where I have taught you. Today we are elaborately learning about noun. What are nouns? Nouns are the naming words. What are nouns? Nouns are the naming words. When we talk about naming, what is naming? Naming means name. What are names? Names are the identity of any particular. When we talk about name, everybody in the universe has their own significance and a name. What is this name? Name is, again I have said, it is an identity. When you all are sitting in the class, if I want any one of you to get up, how would I call? I would not call it, boys, please get up. I would say, Rajesh, your name is there, I call you. If it's Gauransh, I will tell Gauransh, get up. If it is Sahil, I will say, Sahil, get up. If it's Abdul, I will say, Abdul, please get up. If it is Harish, I will call it as Harish. So what is this Harish, this Rajesh, this Gauransh, what is all this? These are your identity by your name. In the entire universe, in the entire world, everybody has their own identity and their own names. So when we call noun is a naming word, everything existing in the world, in the universe, has their own name, their unique significance, and are nouns. So how do you define? When it's asked, what are nouns? How would you define? Nouns are the name of people, place, animal, thing, bird. What are nouns? Nouns are the name of people, place, animal, things. For example, when we take name of the people, just now I gave you the example of Gauransh, Rajesh, myself, Raj, Vikas sir, Shan sir, Maya ma'am, Babita ma'am, Priyanka ma'am, Sonia ma'am. So these are all people. We are all, whether we are teacher, but we come in the category sect of people. When we talk about students, Aradhya, Avantika, we talk about Gauransh, we talk about Himanshu. So all names are what? They come in the category of people, name of people. Now let's look at name of animal. What are the animals? Do you know? Have you seen animals? Have you seen animals? I'm sure everybody must have seen cat, dog, camel. These are all animals. Elephant, crocodile. They are all animals. Lion, tiger. You must be knowing all the names and very familiar. Lion, leopard, pigs, cheetah. All the names you must be knowing. But quite a few people must have seen all the animals, because when you get time, you are very, at a very young age, you must have seen, by the time you have forgotten. So next time, every year if you visit to the zoo, every year you go to some place where you can see all these animals, right? So you will recollect if you go. So next time, whenever you go, click some pics and keep it with you, so that you always think, you always see that, see, last time I had gone. So this is the name of animal which we are talking about. In the what are the animals like giraffe, elephant, dog, cat? These are all what? These are the name of animals. Now we are looking into things. What are things? When we talk about things, things are right from the house. When you come for school, you wear your shirt, you wear your belt, you wear your trousers, you wear your socks, you wear your shoes. Everything you are wearing is a thing. You come in the school bus, you come in a bike, whatever you come, whatever transport you use, it's again a noun. It's a thing. Thing, car, motorcycle, everything, whatever transport you use to come to school are things, name of things. Whenever you enter school, first of all, what do you take? You take your identity card. The identity card, the badge which is in your neck. It's again, you wear blazers. Even that's a thing. You come, you put your thumb, you show your card. That machine, it's also a thing. You enter the class. You go through stairs. You look at the board. What does the board has? Board is again a thing. So, in day-to-day life, you can see the name of things. There are many things which is involved right from the time you have taken birth. As soon as you take birth, you are actually put in the cradle. What is this cradle? The cradle is a thing. So when we start our first step with the cradle, it goes on till the life is there. So the things, this is the name of things. You don't need to identify what are things, what are animals, what are people. Name of bird. Now we are talking about bird. What is name of birds? The birds commonly which can fly high or which has wings, which stays at the branches of the tree. Some make their own nest and some stay in the ground itself. There are many birds who is categorized. They stay in the earth only, they don't fly much. For example, we take some names, like names of birds are peacock, crow, pigeon, sparrow, parrot. We talk about parrot. Parrot flies at a height, but at certain height it won't cross the height. But eagle, vulture, these are meant to fly very high on the sky. Even they hunt in the sky. If they see something is flying on the sky, it is trying to reach at the top. It's on the top. Eagle is a very good hunter. It directly starts, directly comes, heads with the paw and just hunts the smaller birds to eat it up. That's how they survive. Survival of the fittest. That's what is called in the jungle life. Everywhere survival is of the fittest. So now we have seen and known about name of birds. So now repeat. I would try to repeat what are nouns. Nouns are the naming words. What are names? Names are the identity of any particular. How do you define noun? Nouns are the, what are nouns? Nouns are the name of people, place, animal, thing. Nouns are Nouns are the name of people, place, animal, thing, birds. When we speak about birds, we have given so much of examples. We have spoken about things, we have spoken about people, we have spoken about animals. So now let's go to the next slide. I give you 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 5 seconds. Write it down. Look at the pronunciation. Look at the spelling. Please write it down in the book. And now we are going to learn about noun, singular or plural. What is singular? What is plural? The number of noun tells whether the noun names one thing singular or more than one thing plural. How do you understand singular and plural? The number of noun tells us whether the noun names one thing singular or more than one thing plural. For example, we say boy is a singular, plural is boys. When we say singular girl, it becomes girls in the plural. If we say insect, the same thing becomes insects. We talk about guess, Guess, guess. The same thing becomes guesses. Singular, plural. 1, 2. The thing which is 1 in number is a singular. The thing which goes for 2 numbers, it becomes plural. Is that clear? When we speak about singular and plural, we need to understand by the names. We need to understand that what all thing is going on. How we pronounce the thing, how we use S, how we use ES to add it. So the concept is clear. What is nouns? Nouns are the naming words. Names are the, what are names? Names are the identity of any particular. How do you define noun? Noun are the names of people, place, animal, thing, birds. Now we have learnt about singular and plural. The number of noun tells whether the noun names one thing singular or more than one thing plural. Boy becomes boys, movie becomes movie, insect becomes insects, guess becomes guesses, movie becomes movie. So now write it down. I give you 5 seconds more to write it down. Look at the pronunciation, how you talk about noun, singular, plural. When you talk about singular and plural, learn the spelling as well. S-I-N-G-U-L-A-R, singular. S-I-N-G-L-A-R, S-I-N-G-U-L-A-R, S-I-N-G-U-L-A-R, P-L-U-R-A-L, plural. P-L-U-R-A-L, it's plural. When you talk about insects, I-N-S-E-C-T-S, insects. When we talk about movies, M-O-V-I-E-S, movies, write it down. Write it down very fast. So there is no doubt or clearance about any misconception or not understanding. So when we speak about nouns, the nouns is clear. Now we will come with common nouns. Take it down, write it down, 5 seconds I am giving you. So now we have learnt about nouns, we have learnt about singular and plural about nouns. Now we will be learning about common nouns. So now we will be learning about common nouns. What are the common nouns? What are common nouns? Common nouns are the common names, general names, which is used for whom? Which is used for a certain category or set of people, or someone or something. What is a common name? Common names is addressed to a group of people. Common, generally when we call about the students are there. In students what all comes? In the student it comes girls, boys, everybody comes in one category. But when we call a particular category, when we talk about, see that boys are, see these boys are, that girls, these girls. When we talk about category or sect, category or sect, nouns are the common names generally used for particular category or sect for someone or something are called as common nouns. For example, city, book, school, bus station, girls, boys, road, tree, river. It's not addressed to one thing, like it's common. We talk about any river in the world. We talk about any river in India. But we commonly talk about river. When we talk about tree, it's not a particular tree. We're talking about trees. Many trees has grown up many places. Trees and trees, trees. When you go on the highways, when you go on the streets, you go to the village, you can see the trees. There are lots of trees. It's not addressed to. It's like it's boys are one category. Boys are one type of category. Girls are one type of category. We talk about trees. We talk about rivers. It's totally different. When we talk about rivers, there are many rivers. We're not addressed to one particular river. So this is the river, this is the road. When we talk about roads, this road leads to certain place. We talk about roads. The roads are very common. We talk about boys. There are boys, there are many boys. Village boys, school boys, outside boys, inside boys. There are boys. When we talk something commonly, when we address it to, there were some naughty boys standing at that side. So the common nouns used. How do we say it is common? Because we are addressing it to a certain category or sect. We are using it for a certain category or sect. Such names, generally used names, are called as common nouns. He is moving to the other city. When we are not addressing a particular city, then the city is a common name, generally used. He is going to the school. You have seen somebody going to a school. He is carrying his bag, he is wearing his uniform, he is going to a school. Which school? Don't know. A commonly general name which is used, the general name, the common name which is used is school. Because since you have seen him in the uniform, since he is wearing a nice dress and he is walking as some by, you are telling that, oh, he is going to school. When you go to bus stand, there are many bus stands. You can see bus stands here, there, everywhere. Bus station, but you don't know which bus station you are heading towards. Well, there are many bus stations. If you go to a particular place and you know that name, then that's a different question. Or else you use general common names like bus station. You are going to the bus station. You are going to a petrol pump. You are going to some certain road. There is a big road, 90-foot road. We are going to that road, but we don't know the name. This is a common name. Meet me at the junction of the road. Then there is one four-way. You meet me at that signal. That's what we say. When you are very particular about these things, we speak out. We say that, meet me at that road. Meet me near that river. Meet me near that river bank, but you're not addressed. So these are all the common things, like book, school, bus station, girls, boys. These are all the common names addressed. So now, the concept of common noun. What is the common noun? Nouns that are the common names, the general names used for a particular category or sect, for someone or something, are called as common noun. For example, we have seen city, we have seen book, we have seen bus station, we have known about girls, we have known about boys, we know about road, tree, river. So, what are the common nouns? It are the general common names used for someone, something of a particular sect or category. It's called as common noun. Please write it down. I give you 5 seconds more. Look at the spelling, some small things which I have told you. Particular, Particular, particular. Write it down. Particular. Category, Category. Category. Common, COMMON, common. Look at the spellings. Write it down. Pronunciation, the nouns that are common names, general names used for particular category or sect, for someone or something, are called common nouns. Write it down properly. No spelling mistakes. Memorize it with proper examples. I hope now we are done with this. I'm giving you 5 seconds more. Go through it. So, we have learned today about nouns, singular and plural. We have learned about common nouns. We have learned in common nouns that the nouns are addressed as common names and general names used for a category or sect or someone or something. It's called as common nouns. The generally called names, the general names, the common names used for a group of people of some sect, someone or something. Now we are looking into proper noun. What is a proper noun? A proper noun are used for a specific name, for a particular thing, for a particular person, animal, thing, place. In common nouns we are addressed about cities. We are addressed about city. We are not particular about city. We are general use name, city. In this we are using as a particular city. We are using it for a particular person. We are using it for a particular animal. We are talking about people. It is the students we are talking about. We are using for the students, Gaurans. We are talking about Kalpesh. We are talking about Rajesh. We are talking about Siddhant. We are talking about Siddhesh. We are talking about Tina. We are talking about Radhika. We are talking about Seema. We are talking about Gauri. We are talking about Gayatri. We are talking about Shilpa. We are talking about Sheetal. A particular names which we are using. In the common names we are using as girls and boys. There are girls, there are boys. In proper noun, the case is totally different. In this, we have a specific name, a particular person, place, animal, thing is called as proper noun. Specific name of days, months, and festivals are also called as proper nouns. When we address to January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, when we give these names are also proper noun. When we talk about days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, these are also proper nouns. Because it's addressed correctly. On Monday, your period will be there. On Monday, you are going to do this. On Tuesday, you will be doing this. On Wednesday, this particular Wednesday, we are going to have a test. We are going to have examination. We are going to have a class test. On Thursday, again we are going to have a oral test. Where you have to get ready with your chapter 5, 6, maybe 3, 4, 2, 3. So all the specific days, these are specific days of week, specific days of the month, the specific days, the particular days which are being addressed. The festivals we are talking about. We are talking about Christmas, we are talking about Holi, we are talking about Diwali. Everything which is very specific and particular are also proper nouns. Proper noun always starts with a capital letter. The thing to remember, to memorize, all the proper name which is a specific name is a particular name. These names are always to be started with a capital letter, a capital alphabet. If it starts Delhi, the letter D would be always capital. If you write about Mumbai, so the N, the first letter of the city's name would be the capital. If we talk about Mumbai, M will be the capital letter. If we talk about Rajesh, so the R which comes, the R would be a capital letter. When we talk something about animal, elephant, the E, the first alphabet E would be what? The first alphabet would be the capital one. It should be a capital one. The proper nouns addressed are always to be written in the capital letter. Write it down. Write the entire thing. When we see some examples, you see Anuradha, Kolkata. Talk about elephant. We talk about table. We talk about Sunday. We talk about March. We talk about Diwali. So these are the examples of festivals, days. Whatever the examples I'm giving, these are related to the chapters only. It's not out of the chapter. Out of the chapters, there are many things where you have to note. You have to note it down. So whatever I am telling, we spoke about nouns. But not other nouns. Nouns are the naming words. What are names? Names are the identity. What are nouns? Nouns are the name of people, place, animal, thing. We spoke about singular and plural. Boys are singular. When S is added, it becomes double. Single and double. Plural. We talk about insect. Talk about insects. We spoke about common names, common noun. The common names used for a particular category or sect. Right? For someone or something is called as common nouns. Now we have learned about proper nouns. What are proper nouns? The proper nouns are the specific and particular names for person, place, animal, thing. They are called as proper noun. Specific names of days, months and festival are also proper noun. We took the example of Anuradha, we took the example of Kolkata, we took the example of elephant, we took the example of table, we took the example of Sunday, we took the example of March, we took the example of Diwali. What is March? March is a month. What is Diwali? Diwali is again a festival. We spoke about Sunday. Sunday, what is Sunday? It's a day. What about Anuradha? Anuradha is a specific name of a girl. It's a pronoun. All these things are pronoun. When we spoke about Kolkata, Kolkata, what is Kolkata? Kolkata is a city, right? So when you speak about city, it's a particular specific city. We spoke about elephant. What is elephant? Elephant is an animal. It's a proper noun. So when we address something about noun, when we speak something about table, we spoke about table. What is table? Table, desk, benches, these are all a part of classroom. It's a thing. When we talk about furniture, everything comes in that. Stool, chair, table, cupboard, everything comes in that. When you specifically take a name of table, it's a proper noun. We talk about proper noun, it's a proper noun. It's attached to a specific thing, like table. Right? So now, write it down. Take down whatever the spellings are there. Look at the pronunciation, pronounce everything properly, write it down, the new spellings, whatever you have got it, and remember the exercises are to follow. When it will be sent, I would ask you all set of questions where hard words, meanings would be asked, which I am telling you verbally to write it down. So I hope everybody has written it down, everybody knows. So take down the spelling of specific, S-P-E-C-I-F-I-C, specific. We talk about Kolkata, K-O-L-K-A-T-A, elephant, E-L-E-P-H-A-N-T, elephant. We talk about table. We talk about particular, P-A-R-T-I-C-U-L-A-R, particular. Specific, S-P-E-C-I-F-I-C. We talk about specific, proper, P-R-O-P-E-R, proper. We talk about proper noun, N-O-U-N, noun. We talk about alphabet, A-L-P-H-A-B-E-T, alphabet. When we talk about alphabet, what are alphabets? Alphabets are the letter A to Z, which we always speak about. What is to be done in the proper noun? The proper noun, always write the first alphabet of the proper noun as capital. We have to write it as capital. Write it down. I give you 5 seconds. We are back. We are going to learn something about repeatedly about noun, common noun, proper noun. So now I have sent a clip which you can see on your board. In that clip, we have to identify common noun, proper noun. For the identification, I have done something in which you can identify what are the common nouns, right? So, what are the proper nouns, what are the common nouns? You have to identify. So, these are the examples which I have shown for you to look into. Where what is the first one says? The first line, first sentence says, Aparna lives in a big city. Where it says Aparna lives in a big city, it is Kolkata. When we speak about Aparna is a proper noun. It is addressed. Aparna lives in a big city. Big city. Here they are writing only city. Aparna lives in a big city. What is city? City is a common noun. When you speak about common noun, it's a generally used name which is not specific. Where she stays, it's just written Aparna lives in a big city. Now, when we speak about big city, we just assume that it's a big city. Now, following to the sentence, again it's written, it is called Kolkata. Here, first it was used as a common name. Aparna lives in a big city. It was a common noun. Now, it is addresses, it is called Kolkata. When it is called Kolkata, then again we have come to the proper place. It's a proper noun. The city which is used in the center is common noun. What is Kolkata? Kolkata is a proper noun. What is Aparna? Aparna is again a proper noun. So now, going down to the second sentence, can you read it out? Yes, you read it with me when I am reading it. Aparna likes to read books in Hindi and English. Aparna likes to read books in Hindi and English. What does Aparna likes? Aparna likes to read books in Hindi and English. Here, what are the noun? What are the pronoun? What are the common noun? Identify. Yes, correct. Aparna is a proper noun. Likes to read books. Books again is addressed to the commonly as books. There is no specific name for book. Again, this is the thing. The books is common noun. In Hindi and English, this is particularly addressed to Hindi and English. These are again a proper noun. Got it? Yes, correct. The common names and the proper names. You can identify it properly. Only the thing you have to identify is the common noun. Proper nouns are addressed with the proper name, the proper place. Right? Now, going down to the third line, where we have to identify. The Secret Garden is Aparna's favorite book. What is Secret Garden? Secret Garden is a name of the book. Secret Garden is Aparna's favorite what? Book. Here they have given the proper name of this book, Secret Garden, is Aparna's favorite book. At the last, what they have done is they have written it as a book. So, what does a book define? A book itself defined as it's a common noun. So, the Secret Garden is the Aparna's favorite book. Secret Garden is Aparna's favorite book. What is Secret Garden? Secret Garden is the name of a book. It is Aparna's favorite. It's Aparna's favorite book, where the book says, I am a common noun. The Secret Garden, Aparna says that they are a proper noun. Now, let's go ahead with the question where we have to identify. Aparna also liked the film Home Alone. Aparna, what is Aparna? Aparna is a proper noun. Like the film. Like the film. Yes, he is addressing to a film. That film is a common noun. Then after that common noun, he has given the name of the film. It's Home Alone. This is again a proper noun. All the things which are marked in red are what? Are common nouns. And the thing which is in capital letter, which starts with capital letter, which is addressed to a specific person, place, animal, thing, are proper noun. Now let's go down. Aparna looks after the litter of puppies. What is litter of puppies? What is litter of puppies? The litter of puppies are the kids of the puppies. So it has given so many kids, the puppies, many litter of puppies. Aparna looks after the litter of puppies. So there are many small litter of puppies. There are many puppies, very small, new born babies of puppies. So they are called as puppies, litter of puppies. Aparna looks after the litter of puppies. Litter, it's many, it's not like one or two they are counting about. It's like a general name is for the small puppies. Okay. So now let's go down to the last one, where Aparna sings. She is also in the school choir. What is this? Aparna sings. She is also in the school choir. What is this choir talking about? Choir is the group singing. In school, when we participate in a group, it's a group song sung by a big group. Whenever this choir is there, it needs lots of chorus, it needs lots of vocal. So Aparna sings. She is also in the school choir. That's what. What is choir? Choir is a particular song. It's a particular song, but not specified as which song. The choir is a commonly used name where you need lots of chorus and lots of singing in that. But it's not addressed as a proper which choir. It has names, it has various names, a particular names. This is a particular type of song, but not a specific song given. It's like a choir. So there are many vocal songs, there are many things which are always sung in a group. When we generally address that she is in a school choir, the choir is a group song. She is taking part in the school choir. So now let's one more time go to all the questions written from the top. Aparna lives in a big city. It's called Kolkata. City is a common noun. Aparna and Kolkata are the proper nouns. Aparna likes to read books in Hindi and English. What are the books? The books are. What are the books? The books are common noun. The Secret Garden is Aparna's favorite book. The Secret Garden is what? The Secret Garden is the book's name, and it's Aparna's favorite book. The Secret Garden is Aparna's favorite book. Your book is again the common noun. The Secret Garden and Aparna are the proper noun used in the sentence. Aparna also liked the film Home Alone. Aparna is proper noun. Film is a common noun. Home Alone is the name of the film. It's a proper noun. Aparna looks after litter of puppies. What is Aparna? Aparna is a proper noun. What is litter? Of puppies. Puppies, okay, litter. We are talking about litter, it's a common noun. Aparna sings. She is also the school child. Aparna is a proper noun. School child is a common noun. So these are the examples of common and proper nouns. Now the thing is clear. The thing is very much clear to you that what is noun. Nouns are the naming words. What are names? Names are the identity of any particular. Nouns are the name of people, place, animal, thing, bird. Then we learned about singular and plural. Where it says one single or two, like boy, boys, insect, insect, girl, girls, guess, guesses. So all these things are singular, plural. We have learnt about common noun. What are the common nouns? The commonly used names. General names used for a category or set or someone or something is called as common nouns. When we talk about proper noun, what is the proper noun we are talking about? A proper noun is a specific name and a particular name. What is it? It's a particular name for a particular thing. Proper nouns are properly addressed to person, animal, thing. A specific name for day, month. For the day, month and festivals are also proper noun. The proper noun always starts with a capital letter. Whenever it starts with a capital letter, the proper nouns is addressed properly, correctly to the specific things, specific animal, specific place. It's very certain and very particular and specific. When we speak about our school will start on Monday in the month of June. On that particular day, it would be a Wednesday or Tuesday or Monday. So this all things which use days, months. When we speak about month, when we address about festivals, when we speak about days of the week, these are all a proper noun. When we speak Kamal, get up. What is this Kamal? We are addressed to a particular person. Kamal, get up. Rajesh, come here. When we speak something about Rajesh, Kamal, when we speak something about Zara, Zara, come here. Zara, bring that book here. It is particularly addressed to Zara. One particular thing to a particular person. With a specific name we are calling out. So these are the proper nouns. Common nouns are generally, as I said, when we address it to, commonly when we address it to boys, when we commonly address it to person, men, women, when we talk about somebody with a general names, these general names are common nouns. The thing which we address it with a proper name, with a specific name, to some particular, these are all proper nouns. So now we have learnt about noun, we have learnt about singular, plural about noun, we have learned about common noun, we have learned about proper noun. So I want you to write down, complete the entire thing which you have learned today, as you do it always. Learn the pronunciation, learn the spellings, memorize everything properly, the definition of nouns, common noun, proper noun, nouns, singular, plural, the spellings which I have written in this exercise. Exercises are to follow, where you have to answer everything in a systematic manner, where I would be giving you certain set of questions where you need to answer it properly without a spelling mistake. So, without wasting time, write it properly, write each sentences, repeat each sentences, whatever you have written on the books, whatever written in the notebooks with your pen and pencil, all the spellings and pronunciation which I actually pronounced, you have learnt. This is a distance learning program where you have to pay very much attention to the small things about minute things about definitions, about spellings, about pronunciation. So you have to be very clear, very much clear about certain things. When you are paying attention to the online, when you are paying attention to such type of studies, you have to be very much sharp. You have to watch everything very sharply. You have to write it down. You have to pronounce. You have to speak along with us whenever we say that you have to repeat this one time or two times. Maybe you have to you have to memorize it. You have to learn the spellings. Exercises are to follow. Exercises will follow you. As soon as it follows, you have to immediately answer it and send it back to us. As soon as it reaches you, open the link, answer it properly, and send it back, so that we come to know how much you have been learning. I'm sure everybody has learned. So no doubts about your credentials, no doubt about the learning capacity and learning intentions of you all. Have a nice day, nice evening. Go through all the lessons 3-4 times, maybe as many times as you can, because learning is the most important part of the life. Learning something new. Last time you were in a different class, now you are climbing up. You have climbed one ladder on the top. As soon as you climb one ladder, your knowledge has to be a step ahead. Your knowledge is to increase one step ahead, because you are 1 year more efficient and brilliant than you were in the last year. In the last year, you are in a different class. You are in a third class. Now you have moved to fourth class. Means you have upgraded yourself. So your knowledge is also to be upgraded. It is to be upgraded. And the same thing you have learnt last year also. But this is a step ahead. As soon as you go to one level high, as soon as you are climbing one ladder by one ladder, your way of expressing and explaining the same thing changes. The noun for first class is very small, 1 line or 2 lines. In second, it is 2-3 lines. In third, also it is 2-3 lines. By coming to the fourth, it has become a little more elaborate. As soon as you go grade wise, one by one, at the top, the same thing you understand much more better. The same thing is explained in a different way. The same thing is explained in a very good manner. But you need to grasp it, you need to learn it. That's what your capacities are. Whatever is been taught, you have to just write it down, memorize, and learn it. So I learned about noun, common noun, and proper noun. So have a nice day. Read it, enjoy.